I suddenly spotted a red dot on my girlfriend's head. I immediately looked toward the opposite building, where a professional killer was hiding in ambush. I couldn't let her see something was wrong, so I turned away and quietly slipped on the earpiece. The killer's voice came through instantly.
You have 3 seconds to back away, or a .30 caliber round will travel 3,000 feet per second and paint the wall with her brain.
For Nora's safety, I had no choice but to reluctantly leave her and abandon the idea of escaping with her. A few hours earlier, everything was normal. Just another day checking bags at the airport when I found this unclaimed earpiece. I was about to take it to the service center when I got this weird text, telling me to put the damn thing on immediately. I hesitated but stuck it in my ear, but what came through surprised me greatly.
1 bag for 1 life.
Excuse me?
The voice told me that in 30 minutes someone would come through my lane carrying a suitcase with a red ribbon. He wanted me to let it pass, otherwise I'd lose my girlfriend and our unborn kid. At first I held on to a sliver of hope, but when he recited all my personal information word for word, I realized how serious this was. I tried to stay calm on the call while secretly using my phone under the desk to dial 911, but my little move was immediately discovered by him.
Hang up now, or Nora dies.
I had no idea what was happening with Nora, so I hung up and locked my phone away like he said, but I forced myself to think clearly. The background noise coming through his earpiece sounded familiar. This bastard was somewhere in the terminal right now, so I kept him talking while listening carefully to identify those other sounds. Pretty soon I zeroed in on this guy in a hat sitting at the bar. His chewing matched the sounds in my earpiece perfectly. I grabbed the passenger's boarding pass and scribbled a message with my security pen, then handed it to my colleague for ticket verification. With just one look, he understood my intention and quietly used the UV light to read my message, then went to get backup. That's when the mystery man appeared and, accidentally, bumped into my colleague. Before I could reach them, my colleague just dropped to the floor. The mysterious person took the opportunity to pick up the dropped boarding pass and gave me a meaningful look. I had to temporarily leave my post to calm down because my security guard friend was already dead, the cause of death being sudden heart attack. At this time, that mysterious person also came looking for me. He tore up the boarding pass I had written, full of information.
In a few minutes, a guy with a red baseball cap's gonna walk into your lane. What do you have to do?
One thing.
That's right.
When I got back to my station, that red ribbon suitcase was already moving through the scanner. I immediately stared intently at the screen, and a series of red warning texts jumped out, making my scalp tingle instantly. We all received proper training and could identify all dangerous explosives, but this thing I couldn't recognize at all, which meant it was probably some next-level weapon designed to kill a lot of people. I stood up and stared hard at the person with the suitcase. As he was about to leave, I couldn't help but call out to stop him. The earpiece immediately carried the mysterious person's threatening voice, but I just picked up the boarding pass from the suitcase, carefully memorized the information on it, then returned it to that man.
Thank you.